We have so much drama in the gaming community after the last Game Awards. It's hilarious, honestly. It's so funny. The Highguard one is already my favorite one this year. My reaction to Highguard was fucking priceless. I was immediately like, oh my god, it's the Elder Scrolls. I was so happy. And Jeff was hyping this game, and then I immediately switched to this. I fucking can't. My face here is so funny. And then this happens. I actually can't believe it. Is this a joke? Oh my god, it's still so fucking funny. Oh yeah. 40k dislikes. This game is dead on arrival. There is no chance this game is successful on release. Look at this. The devs obviously paid Jeff Keighley for their game to be like the last announced game. Because let's be real, most of the smaller games, like indie games, AA games, even some AAA games, they completely go like under the radars if they are shown somewhere in the middle of the presentation, like the Game Awards or Summer Game Fest. So by paying more and picking the better spot, like a better segment of, let's say, the Game Awards, you can get more attention to your game. But what they don't understand is that people are shitting on their game because they spent more time making this awful trailer, and it's actually a really bad trailer. And like, okay, we will talk about Marvel Rivals later, and I will compare this game to Marvel Rivals a lot. I know it's wrong to do, I know it, because Marvel Rivals is made by NetEase, they have a bigger budget, more devs. This game was made by like 60 people. I understand that, you don't have to tell me this. They spent more money, probably, on that Game Awards final reveal trailer than they spent money on this game's polishing. This year we know for sure, like for a fact, that a spot on Game Awards costs from like $500,000 to $1 million plus. I can't imagine how much better this game would look like if they have spent more money on it than on this trailer, on promoting this game, I mean. So like, one of the game's devs posted this on Twitter, and this post was so fucking stupid. Day one of being a game dev with a public-facing game, and I got 75 plus quote retweets personally ripping me apart, simply for being excited to share what I put myself into for years. Locked my account for the time being. What the hell is this soy boy, limp dick, Starbucks drinking, oats eating millennial bullshit? By locking your account, you won't fix anything. You will just make people even more mad because they will see how much of a pussy-ass bitch you are. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just, I grew up when internet was a fucking Wild West. And I'm still pretty young. I'm only 22, almost 23 years old. I was born in 2003. But when I was like 4 or 5 years old, my parents literally decided that TV is too bad for me, and they were like, hey, listen kiddo, you want to watch any TV show, play any game anytime you want, let us teach you how to use the internet. And I was able to, let's be real, I pirated almost all of it. Any show, any anime, anything pretty much. And I even watched a lot of videos from the early YouTube era, when Filthy Frank, Max Muffo, and iDubbbz were puking on each other and baking vomit and hair cakes, I was there. I watched this shit. I grew up when internet was much more toxic, wild, crazy, uncensored. Holy fuck, it was such a great time. It was something normal when you watched a video of Filthy Frank teaching people how to say the N-word on Japanese. It was just normal. Maybe that's why I am taking any internet drama, internet debate, argument, anything so lightly. But I have no idea why people who are like twice older than me can do the same, because they also grew up at the same time. Like even earlier, but they were probably like teenagers. I have no idea why they are so much of pussies. Like, I get it, you worked hard on this game. And I get it, sometimes you work hard on something and people don't appreciate it. But why don't you just face the fact that people just don't care about your game because it's not this genre that gets a lot of good games often? Your game simply looks bad, and we will talk about this more later. Just take the criticism. People are not interested. You took a spot of a bigger and more meaningful game reveal by paying money. You don't deserve any positive feedback because you basically try to earn a better spot and the highlight by paying more money to Jeff Keighley. That's just how it is. The next post was from another dev, I suppose. We have some work to do to show people why this game is worth their time. Buddy, the game is coming out in like 1 month. You should have done this like a year before that, before revealing it to us. Our devs are locking replies because they don't like being insulted for making a game. You are not being insulted for making a game. You're being insulted for trying to make this game seem more important or better than it is. Let's face the fact that this is just a low budget, mid 6 out of 10 at best, hero shooter that no one asked for. It's not being backed up by a bigger franchise or something else. It's just a hero shooter no one asked for, no one cares about, and it looks mediocre. And you basically tried to win viewers' attention and their interest in this game by just pouring money into this promo that was objectively bad. It was a bad trailer and it was revealed in a bad way in a bad time. And to not understand this means to be actually like a lobotomite. People pumping money and time into Marvel Rivals, but gamers are mad an experienced team is taking a crack at new PvP shooter. Gamers are mad because you stole a spotlight of a better and more meaningful game like Divinity, like Fate of the Old Republic, like Mega Man, like Tomb Raider Reboot and the remake of an old Tomb Raider game. That's why people are mad. We have so many games we're excited about, and so many games that missed these Game Awards. Today is the 16th of December, and the Silk Song DLC was revealed. Imagine what would have happened if this DLC was revealed instead of Highguard. You made up the reason why gamers are mad. Like, you don't even understand why we are mad, but you're drawing conclusions based on something that you made up, and you're being mad at us and trying to paint us as fucking morons because of something that you came up in your fucking empty head. This is just pathetic. You're defending this game that looks like garbage, like a low-budget Concord 2, and that it took a spotlight of a better, more important game. And then you're surprised that people are shitting on you. Good job. Before we do this, I understand there's a huge difference between this game and Highguard. In terms of the budget, the team size, I understand it. But it's not about that. It's about what you show in the announcement trailer and how you do it.
Get ready, go!
By the Vishanti, strange is here. I'm
Like, yeah,
It's nano time.
you can already see so many beloved
Got
characters
that on video.
from
I'm opening a portal.
this very big popular IP, which is Marvel. You can already see unique mechanics, unique visual style, good soundtrack, and you can see unedited gameplay with UI, with cool animations. This trailer is just a perfect demonstration of this game. Like, see this? Have you ever seen something like this in any other hero shooter? I don't think so. And let's see what we have here. We have this generic looking, boring dude with this haircut that everyone is tired of. Like, you see some shooting,
Coin of a course.
yeah, some skill that he uses. He throws this axe, kills some random dude that does this. Nothing of this is exciting. Generic designs, boring gameplay. Those characters don't even look cool. Like, compare Magic from the Marvel Rivals trailer and this chick, whoever she is. I know that many people hate this opinion nowadays, but hero shooters are always character appearance based. First comes the appearance, then personality. Because you need to buy skins, you need to actually look at your character and associate yourself with this character when you play them. You can't make a hero shooter or a character-based game if those characters are boring or ugly. And those characters don't necessarily have to be hot. I want them to be hot, to be honest. But look at Moira from Overwatch, for example. I like playing Moira in Overwatch. Or at least I liked, because I don't play Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 is trash. But that's what I mean. What I mean is, Moira is not an attractive female character. Do I think she's cool? Hell yeah, I do. And if we're talking about, let's say, Marvel Rivals, we have characters who also don't necessarily look very attractive, right? Like, as an example, Moon Knight doesn't even show his face, right? So you can't even see if he's like handsome or not. But you see this design and you're like, damn, I would play this dude. And his skins are also really cool. And then you look at, let's say, this guy. Do you really want to associate yourself with this normie looking boring dude? I don't know, I don't want to. He's so generic, it's fucking painful. And look at this dude. Who would you rather play? This ugly ass motherfucker or this guy? Cool dude with this beard, right? And cool armor and cape, or Thor. Look at him and compare him to that character from Highguard. The game is 1 month away and we still haven't seen an actual unedited gameplay. You had time to pay Jeff Keighley to show this awful trailer. How about you just record one game, like an actual one Highguard game, like an hour-long maybe gameplay video with a few matches, and show us that it's different. They didn't do this. Can we go back to playing games before placing 50-50 bets on their doom and trashing the artist's vision? I hate this so much. Literally shielding bad marketing decisions and bad creative decisions with artist's vision. Artist's vision has nothing to do with the fact that people were excited about anything except for this game, and this game took their time as a final reveal of the Game Awards 2025. Game Awards 2025 was great. So many good games, so many good announcements, funny moments, and people are excited for the grand reveal in the very end because they are used to seeing good big games in the very end, and because they had a really good presentation this time, like a very good show, people thought, okay, something big is coming. And you can actually see this on my stream. So yeah, in overall, I think, like, I don't want to really discuss this game any longer. This game is getting more attention than it deserves.